Hello dear friends! In this video I will make a pistachio cake. The recipe is simple and the cake turns out very delicious, especially for pistachio lovers. I'll leave the list of ingredients, temperature settings, and recipe below the video. I mix condensed milk, soft butter at room temperature, sour cream, eggs, and vanilla extract at low mixer speed. I add sifted flour and baking powder, mix the dough. It's best to add the flour gradually, in several stages. I knead the dough by hand. You can do it right on the table. This is the consistency it should have, soft and elastic. Divide the dough into 9 equal parts. I made a stencil from a cake base. You can use thick cardboard, size 28 by 20 centimeters. The layers I'll roll out need to be cut according to this template. I'll leave the baking time and temperature settings for the layers below the video. When the layers are completely cool, we start making the cream for the cake. I whip the cream with a mixer until it thickens. I add a few spoons of whipped cream into the pistachio cream and stir gently. I combine this mixture with the cream and continue whipping until smooth. The cream is ready. I put a spoonful of cream onto the cake base. That's where I'll place the first layer. This is needed so the layer doesn't slip on the base. The cake definitely needs to be soaked, so I use a little Baileys and soak each layer. If you don't use alcohol, you can simply take water with sugar. I spread the cream evenly over the surface of the layer using a spatula. I do this with all the layers. If one of them cracks or breaks, it's not a problem. Just piece it together, and after soaking, the cream will bind everything, and the cake will be perfect. I chop the pistachios with a knife. I cover the cake with cream on top and sides and sprinkle it with chopped pistachios. This cake needs to soak well. I usually put it in the refrigerator overnight. To prevent it from drying out, it's better to wrap it in plastic wrap. The next day, we take the cake out of the refrigerator and carefully trim the edges. Before serving, let the cake sit for about 15 minutes at room temperature. Then the pistachio cream will become softer and the cake will be especially tender. The cake turns out moderately sweet, very tasty and delicate. I think all pistachio lovers will appreciate it. It's soft, cuts well, and simply melts in your mouth. Cook with pleasure and delight your loved ones. See you soon, friends. Bye.